Matter of fact, shut the fuck up, I'm pissed off. Feel like a boss, not a part of the system. Coming for a check, pull up, hit the link, bruh. We just left, this shit feel like a sitcom. You get up with the warning, gotta fast the pace. Yo shit wait, yo shit boring. Shut the fuck up, cause you niggas got me snoring. Turn this shit up, turn it off, cause I'm back, ho. Yeah, I'm back, ho. Bitch, I'm back, ho. Yeah, I'm back, ho. Yeah, I'm back, ho. Ay, where do I even start, though?
True it is, true it say. True today, true tomorrow. True for the motherfucking
Daddy called me, told me he.
So we all got a hotel room, and Shawtyeri wanted me to take her to get some makeup, so I went to go take her to get some makeup, and I waited in the car, and after she got her makeup, she was like, I just spent $130, can you take me to go to this place? So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll take you. So I take her, it was like 10 minutes away from the hotel, and I take her to the apartment, and she was like, I'm looking for building H. I was like, okay. We get down, she's like, how long is it going to take? She was like, no longer than like 15 minutes or like 30 minutes. So I'm just waiting in the parking lot for her, and I'm calling TQ like, it's been 30 minutes, trying to call her, like, you know, I text her, you good? And like, I just never got a text back or nothing. And she just never came out. So as we're driving there, I don't know if she called him or he called her, but she gets on the phone with him. And it's only like a 1-minute call. It's just like, hey, and he says, hey, and then he was like, you look good. And then she was like, thanks, I'm on the way. And then that was it. She hung up. But like, he didn't really show much of his face. It was just, all I saw was the top of his forehead, like just a black guy with a cut, a buzz cut, or, you know, a fade or something.
But the young girls had been dancing at a nightclub, and they thought that they would want to come here and perhaps make a few extra dollars. She came to this complex and has never been seen again in 19 days. The other two young girls who were with her, who were supposed to be partying with her, came back 15 minutes later from right down the street from a store.
Houston police say she was dropped off at the Villages at Meyerland Apartments to meet a man they believe to be Potts. An hour later, a friend couldn't get in touch with her, and she was reported missing 2 days later.
I'm sorry, Mr. Cornell X. I need to go holler back at Leticia, because that was her in the beginning of the video telling a completely different story. Just want to make that known for the record. That where you get that from?
My name is Carrie Waits, and I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I'm here to in search of my little cousin.
My name is Leonard Waits. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico. I am the great uncle of Shawtyeri'a.
Because immediately her friends called the police. Okay. Immediately her friends called the police. Police. Can you come back over? Immediately her friends called the police.
And she was reported missing 2 days later.
The police did come, took information, walked the premises, no sight of her whatsoever. And they just can't do anything until a certain allotted period of time before she becomes classified as a missing person.
All right, boom. She classified as a missing person because she is missing. We're going to be real brief. Leticia drops her off. Shawtyeri'a goes in, never comes out. What happened? The police report says she makes it to in and out of camera. They see her go on camera, come out, till she made it right. When she made it right, she was never heard from again. What happened? Anybody see her? Anybody? Wait a minute, hold on. Boom, yeah. Ain't nobody see it, but guess what? I know y'all seen that guy on top of that. I know y'all seen that guy's face. Yes, he works for them. He works for them. Apartment 135, 135, and 9 has not been rented out in the last 13 years. They have Mickey Mouse names. What I mean by that is that per the paperwork, these apartments are empty. They've turned their names around every 2 years for the last 13 years. He does that part. He gets paid. I tell you who he is later. Don't worry about that. Moving on. Nobody seen her. You seen him. It's getting hot. For me, that is. But I care. So we gonna care all the way out the door. All right. Okay. Now, the only thing we need to know is where is she at right now. We going back in time. It's 7:55. Okay. We put round it up to 8. What's going on? Let's see. True. Okay, boom. Shawtyera gets out the car. She says, I'll be right back, 15, 30 minutes at the most. She goes in the apartments. She can't find the apartment. She's on the phone with Jordan, I assume. She walks over here. He's not guiding him. The lyrics said all these apartments look alike. You can't tell them apart, and you really can't. And so she's looking for building H, because that's what Letitia said. And he guides her. She comes back and she makes a right under the carport through the hallway. Take this note right now because I gotta go back and punch it to the right side. These apartments right here made kind of funny. They got two apartments at the end, and that what makes it another building, but they are part of the other building. And so what I'm saying is, a neighbor upstairs and a neighbor downstairs has one parking spot on this side and one parking spot on the north side, like opposite sides, never side by side. There you go. So he guides her and she makes the right. I know exactly what the right, and that's what we're finna go do now. So that you may take her every move all the way inside this apartment, and I can't go inside there, cause that's it. But I walk inside there when I drive up there. True. Well, she made that right under the carport, went through the cut. We never see her again. Rest in peace, Shawty. And rest in peace, Shawty Mama Monique. Pick it up from the timeline, because we're going to take down somebody. She went in there about 8 o'clock. This 8:30, a silver car comes into camera view, driving south through the parking lot. The vehicle stops, backs up into a parking spot, right where she went in at. At 8:37, the same damn car that just backed in pulls out, busts a right, and goes out of camera view. At 9:05, the car returns to the apartment complex, and parks in its assigned parking spot on the north side of the building. So what that tell y'all? He was in somebody else's parking spot when he backed up, right? Okay, so I don't know, 7 minutes? I mean, 7 minutes. What he backed up and do? Get out? Go under there? Okay, well, somebody gonna tell us what happened, because we know this ain't the end of it at 9:05. So it's always a neighbor. But we just gonna assume it's Rainwater's. Yep, it's Rainwater. Always calling the police. Always calling the police. Always calling the police. All right, so I'm gonna wait for this to catch up right quick, and I just let that marinate, because I'm trying to recap, make sure everything tight, and so y'all understand. And then I'm gonna get to the property manager and a lot more stuff, but I'm gonna do it my way because it's my life. You know, big business don't like to be messed with. So let's assume we know that. Support the channel. My name's True. Y'all know what to do. Here we go. Now it picks up at 8:30. Rainwater makes a phone call. Rainwater stays above him, directly above Joy. Stays directly above him. What it says at 8:46, Mr. Rainwater reported a disturbance right below him, and the disturbance was a female is screaming and trying to get out the door. Okay. Well, we'll send somebody over there. Just stay and say where you at, and we'll check it out. Boom. He can't stay where he at. He goes downstairs, and he knocks on the door, and nobody answers the door. So how long it take him from 8:30? Because remember, Jordan left at 8:37. So he's gone. Where he went, I don't know. He came right back though. So Rainwater like, nah. I know I seen a female trying to get out the door. Well, she quiet, and what y'all gonna do? What you gonna do, Rainwater? So he called the police, and he tell them, well, he was parked in my parking spot, and the trunk was open, and then he moved, he left, and then he came right back. So these are two different police reports, two different versions from a time that Rainwater was on the phone. We wasn't reading that because it's in real life, it's happening in real time, in case anybody got lost on that one. So he say he observed the trunk of the silver sedan to be open. He stated that the parking spot that the vehicle was backed into was his. He said he never seen Jordan punk ass in his parking spot. He said Jordan returned to his vehicle and drove out of the complex for a few minutes, and then returned and remained in his apartment, and then the police came. The police there, y'all. Alright, now this is the part right here, man, that the police are there. One of them get there, and the other one come right after him. Right? So, Mr. Rainwater, we hear what's going on. Ain't nothing going on. Y'all here at 9:48? Cool. My last call was at 8:49. So that's like 1 hour. Ain't nothing going on. But what the dispatcher said, you seen a female, trying to get out the door. Now, it was his video game. All right, we got that on the last video, right? I want to highlight it because guess what? Upstairs up there, everybody over there has a sexual charge and sexual preferences. The whole damn apartment complex damn near. It's oranged out. But what's special about Mr. Rainwater is that he lied, and Shawtyeria'S dead. He called the police and he lied and said it was a video game, and she's dead. So whatever deal that they made, every other man is a sexual predator. Trust me. They might not register, but they orange, and that is a sin. That is breaking the law, and you gonna get highlighted. So introducing Mr. Rainwater. Deal with it. Yeah, so there y'all go. I'm trying to get into this good stuff, but I got to tell y'all, this ain't over with yet. I'm sorry. Y'all introduced to Mr. Rainwater, and boy, does he have a hell of a family. Not Big B yet, but I ain't looking for that. Please stop saying that. If it is, it'll come out. But I'm still go back to Jordan. Realize look how long he been. He don't have a paper trail too much trouble in it. It's political like this. But I tell you, big business always lead. And he's just sitting over there having a good old freaky time. Right? Not funny at all, but call it how I gotta say it. Look at these apartments. Let me put that map back over here. I put that map back over here. Like 80% sexual predators. sex trafficking is money. They do stuff out of free. A lot of people have died over here. A lot of girls has come up missing over here. So everybody need to be saying that. And not yet. But whenever you feel like it, yeah, present a beautiful gift. Let's go back to these two infamous neighbors. One locked up, the other one like Rainwater. Y'all might not know him. I don't know the guy. I never met him. But I don't take the one time for me to meet him. And I met him. Get it? Okay, so forget about him. We go to Jordan. Jordan Potts, you are arrested. Jordan Potts is not your average guy, y'all. I'm gonna say that. Make this. Jordan Potts from Oregon. He's from Oregon. He's from Oregon. And he has a family. Get to that in another video. But he came down to Texas, so this is how he killed my sister, my little sister. That's what I'm gonna call her, because I feel like that. I do work. I work for her free. Yes, I do. And he brought somebody with him, y'all. Well, somebody came with him immediately after. I'm talking about the same day he came. She came the same day too. Might not been in the same day, but she might have booked another day, but the same day. Yeah. Let me see. I don't know how I know that, but he ain't always stayed over here neither. Remember? It's the damn police report that you get pissed off. It's the blotting out of stuff. Check that out. It says an apartment was leased by Jordan Potts and KH, but not here around the corner. I thought that was a dude. That they had roommates. No, it's a female. It's a female that, if she ain't in Oregon, she only here or here. But guess what? She ain't nowhere to be found. I'm not saying 100% that Jordan is a psycho. Yeah, I ain't saying he got screws loose and he will do something. He will kill. He will take. I'm just saying. Did he rape a prostitute off Business Street? Yes, he did. With a gun to her head? Yes, he did. Did he delete stuff out her phone and let her go and kept her paying? Yes, he did. Okay, well, I ain't saying nothing wrong with her. I ain't saying, my sister ain't here no more. She was going over there. Okay. Well, let me introduce y'all to KH. All right, KH, if you out there, tap in, because I'm going to be finding y'all. Yeah, man, I want to know if the man is a serial killer or not. And if you, what's your name? Just in case you're alive. Just in case you, so we'll know. Yeah. So this is Jordan's. This is who rented an apartment around the corner where you know he was raping, luring people before this. So when did he start doing what he do? The world wanna know. He locked up, but these apartments ain't locked up. Is it? What about apartment 1359? Okay. But these are just, okay, I write it down, send it out to 100 people. All the information, it don't even matter. Because I just want to get over this. Now we back on the outside, y'all. That is, did I tell y'all her name? Don't worry about it. It'll be appearing right now. It's probably already there. Because I ain't even looking at the video, because I ain't put it up yet. And for the end of these apartments, before we can get to the days that we gotta wait before she is actually found. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is the correct place that I'm popping, not the door that he goes out when he goes out. So my name True. Y'all know what to do. Y'all support the channel because I asked y'all to. I got something I want to do. Can y'all handle that? Cash that right there. True.
King, wake up, wake up. What the fuck you want? You still with me? You still with me?
Trying to figure out where to begin.
homicide. They say they have a suspect who is cooperating, but that person has not been charged yet. Just before 2 this morning, someone who lives nearby called police, saying there was an abnormal amount of blood outside of a neighboring unit. Police tell us they went inside to make sure no one was in any immediate danger and didn't find anyone. During the course of the morning, detectives say someone showed up at the scene. They took them downtown to see if they knew what had gone on inside of this apartment. It's unclear right now if that person is who detectives are calling a suspect. We do know investigators have spent a considerable amount of time gathering and photographing evidence throughout the morning. As you can see, that crime scene tape is still up, but there's not a lot of movement out here right now. That's because officers are waiting on a judge so they can go inside of that apartment. We've seen them upstairs on the second floor apartment. We believe that is where this possible homicide has happened.
Like that. Then, like, whenever we was in the club, whenever I put them on in the club, me and Shawty, we made them. And Leticia and TQ, they was scared. This is where I'm confused. How was they gone with her and her sister at a hotel? Like, it's not adding up. Why? Like, I feel like her sister would be with her from me knowing, you know, that's her sister.
Okay.
But I'm like, they didn't even say that she was there. Leticia and TQ didn't even say that she was there. Whenever that I had messaged them, because like I said, I had found out through my other friend, me and Shawty's other friend, Shauna, I had found out through her. She was like, did you know that Shawty was missing? I'm like, no. And Shauna's from Dallas. And I'm like, I got to find out through a motherfucker that stay all the way in Dallas that my best friend is missing when I'm right here in Houston, too, on the north side. I had, you know, that's on the south side. Since they was on the south side, I kept on telling Shawty, stop going over there to the south side because the south side is shicey. And I told her that because people done tried to steal my car over there, then tried to steal my radio out my car when my battery died in my car. And them same very apartments that they say she was at, last year I had a photo shoot over there, and there was this dude over there in that same fucking building that gave me weird vibes. It was a vacant ass apartment. He claimed he had just moved in, but he had everything for a photo shoot, the backdrop, the camera, everything. But he gave me weird vibes, and I tried to decide to smoke it off. Yes, I smoke weed. Okay, so I tried to, smoke it off. Try to, ease my feelings. Maybe I'm just tripping because I am fucked up in the head. You know what I'm saying? I'm very messed up in the head. But, so I tried to do that. So I went to the car. I went back down to my car. And I went and grabbed my weed and my cigars and shit. I went back up there. And he followed me out. And I was already getting a weird vibe. And then, I started trying to do the photo shoot, whatever. And I was like, you know what? I got to get going. We can do this another time. Basically trying to make it seem like I wasn't weirded out by this dude. Right. And, when I went back down to my car, and, he was following me out still. And I looked I'm trying to find my keys and my dance bag, because, that night I was going to go dance, too. And I'm looking for my keys, and then, I'm like, bro, where the fuck my keys at? Okay, so I go back upstairs. I look for my keys. It's not in there. So I come back. I went back to my car, and I looked in my car, and my keys was right in my driver's seat, locked in there. I asked the dude, do you got a hanger or anything so I can get my keys out of my car? And look, I'm from the country, and I'm from the hood of the country, so I'm gonna always find a way. I know how to survive, and some more shit. So he was like, nah, I don't have nothing to help you. I can't help you at all. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Okay, cool. So he's still out there or whatever. And then next thing you know, he's walking around my car and he's on the phone looking at my license plates and shit and everything. He started, so I got mad instantly. Because like I said, I'm throwed off in the head. He was already weirding me out. Then you sit here and you tell me that you can't help me with no hanger or nothing to get my keys out of my car. You don't give a fuck or nothing. So I can't help you at all. But you want to be standing around here around my car, walking all to the back of my car, reading my license plates all on the phone and shit. I said, look, bitch, I don't know what you got going on, but you got to get the fuck away from me in my car. You can't help me, get the fuck away from me, man, before I go out, like, for real. And I had to call me a locksmith, you know, because I had called me a locksmith. I went off on the, and shortly after that, my Facebook and my Instagram was hacked, so I don't have those messages anymore. And it was on my Instagram. But if I had them, I really wish I could pull them up for you. I really wish I do. But if I was to go to them apartments right now and show you where I was, I could show you. I guarantee I could show you. And that's another thing that's crazy to me, because these same apartments over here, like, they not understanding. These apartments over, them same apartments that they say she went missing in, is the same apartment where this shit happened with me in my car when I had a Nissan Maxima. Then when I talked to the security guard over there in them apartments, because the locksmith had trouble finding me, because everything over there on that side within them apartments, everything looks alike. And if you get somebody's address to go over there, it's gonna take you to another part, and everything literally looks alike. Especially at night, like from the grass up, from the soil to the clouds in the sky, everything above it. Like if you was to take that part and look at it from up top and fold it in half, like everything is symmetrical, everything looks a fucking light. Like
I have looked at it on
these apartments. And other dancers have also come up missing in the same apartments. So why ain't nobody starting there? And then if they went to the club that night, I know for a fact that Shawty either went to Pharaoh's or Gold Diggers. 9 times out of 10, she could go to Pharaoh's, because that's the club that I put them on first. And that's the club that I know that they went to any other time that they was down here. Well, not Shawty, but Leticia and TQ. Whenever they was with us, we always go to Pharaoh's.
All right, I heard Lyric, Shawty's best friend. She says it's a lot of people say that too. As a matter of fact, I didn't found a couple, but I know it's plenty more. Cause look at all the people that stay over there. But forget that. I mean, that's a part of it too. But that was for the rapes and stuff, which ain't none of this is good. But what about this major operation that they got going on at the villages of Maryland? I mean, if you go inside, it looks just like a maze that you have to find your way out. But they got the way the doors set up, them 4 doors I told you about. Yeah, they use them from the protection of the police. I said it. They used them too. But just think big business. And I wanted to come back and do this one last time to let y'all know that it's time I'm on level 3 already, so I'm trying to get y'all to level 2. But then at the same time, I'm trying to protect my neck, cause I know what's up with it. So being scared ain't got nothing to do with being smart, survival, you know. So it's see, that's another thing. Make it out. If you the more levels you go up, the more danger comes with it. And I ain't just saying that. I'm saying that. And so that mean, you gotta be real strategic. So don't push, just stay tuned and have my back. That's what it's about. Because it's a system. And then we already know. And I know. So better believe I play chess. And they made me a great student in this game that they be playing with. My parents, their parents, everybody, systematic. They've been trying to do us in, but that's okay. Ain't nobody die in vain. Martin Luther King, everybody. So I just want y'all to know that, because I'm gonna take a couple of days, you know, not really off, but laid back and gather my thoughts, let everything settle in. Because I ain't found out. I mean, I'm going to level 2. I'm already on level 3, but I want y'all to ride with me. And I'm gonna try to pass some information to I found somebody, or I let somebody. I found somebody. I need, like, 2 people need to have some information so they can be hitting them in another way, like they be doing them raids. But I know what Texas mean, man. I know Texas. I know motherfuckers been getting away with too much, and time running out. And frankly, I don't give a fuck. Frankly, I mean, you know, it is what it is. But I think I'll be for. I mean, look at this. Look at this case. This case wasn't even a case. It was a bolo for Shawtyeria'S. How it led me to her mama. And why did it lead me to her mama? And why did her mama have to be done the way she was? When she was dismembered. That means cut up. No head. Found her body in Brooklyn. That was 15 years ago. The last time her mama was seen. Same fate. Mama and daughter, 15 years apart. And with her mama, they didn't even catch. They tried to blame it was a serial killer, but he ain't the one that got her. And you know, sloppy police work, man, been running rampant. And this turning the other cheek with all this human, it's gonna be some, man. Well, I'm telling y'all better be rooting for me, cause it's coming. And they said for Dallas, if you listening, y'all better be careful at that Dallas fair, man, cause they say it's gonna be a lot of people y'all ain't gonna see no more with this human trafficking. So take heed to that. And that came through the pipeline. And other than that, y'all know what to do. Stay true and stay safe. I'm gonna get on and finish this other video. I mean, it's not even a video. Yeah, we gotta go live with level, you know, we gotta go live with the information, because I told y'all it's an operation. You know, of course I showed y'all new faces. That's verified. So, and please stop saying, there you go right there. It's not the Rainwater you was talking about, unless his family tree goes way up. And I'll find that out. But you know, I really ain't got time to waste on that. This ain't no more 3 stuff over here, okay? So, it's my boy though. So rest in peace, Mo 3. Alright, y'all, I'ma holler at y'all, man. Watch this video at the end though. True.
Trying to figure out where to begin. I'm a strong person.
Yeah, I couldn't go, y'all, without giving a shout out to Shawtyeria'S Wilson. She's over there on Facebook doing her thing. She saves lives. She bring them home. She contacts the police. She do what everybody else don't want to do. She put that pressure on. And I was fortunate enough to just be trying to cross over to, you know, deal and dabble with Facebook. Or maybe she reached out to me. I don't know. Maybe I reached out. I would have knew if I would have reached out. I don't know. Our paths crossed. And she's over there. She just strictly does missing persons. That's all she does. And she has a story to tell, and she's passionate about it, and she's affected by it. She's a victim of the same thing. So that's the kind of person you want working for you. So therefore, y'all go check out. Her name is right there, Shawtyeria'S Waits. She has 2 pages, but you'll know when you hit the right one, because that's where everybody will be at. And she needs y'all to come over there and support her. And that's all I'm gonna say. I was finna say something, Latrice, about the families, but I'll let you get that though. Shawtyeria'S Wilson, true, out.
That one of those young men is a friend of Perez and the other young man is an ex-boyfriend of Perez. After she walks out of the store, she is not seen again. A few moments ago, we spoke with Texas Equal Search's Tim Miller. He says that around 8:30 last night, he came to the abandoned apartment complex across the street from the school and the taqueria. He says he then found Perez's body in an abandoned apartment underneath a cabinet. She was partially clad. Just a few moments ago, we spoke with Perez's aunt. She says she wants this apartment complex torn down.
everybody knows when the kids, they skip, they come here to this property, and it's so dangerous. And I can't believe nobody haven't do anything.
Now, Perez's aunt went on to say that she has asked, and other people have asked, that the city of South Houston do something about this apartment complex. She says that so far those calls have fallen on deaf ears. There are locked gates and locked fences, but she says it's very easy. In fact, Tim Miller from Texas Exercise just showed us a few moments ago how easy it would be to get inside that abandoned apartment complex. So let's talk a little bit about the suspect. There is a suspect in custody. Authorities would not tell us much about that person other than to say he is a young male juvenile and that charges are pending, and that once charges are filed, we would hear more about the suspect who is currently in custody in this case. Reporting live in the city of South Houston.